Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we finished up with Viria's fishing quest and we took on a massive ghost emperor mud crab spirit on the shores of Dawnstar. It was actually pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. The last thing I expected from this whole fishing thing. That being said, there is a few more bits of fishing we gotta do. 3, to be sure. We have 3 Radiant quests that I want to knock out from Swims in Deepwater here. And I don't know if we'll get them all, like, one after the other. Hopefully we do, and we won't have to do this for too long, but we might have to do some repeats. I don't know.
Need something?
Yeah, give me some work.
I understand. It's all in this note.
Oh, don't do the note thing. Oh, man. Spadefish specimen. Okay, my study of unique ingredients has led to my interest in spadefish, which is said to have properties that may lead to a breakthrough perfecting my latest potion. I will reward anyone who can bring me a single specimen of spadefish for my next experiment, Frida in Dawnstar. Okay, so that's the further study quest. Spadefish, if I remember right, is a river fish which you don't get in rain. Let's see, there's the carp, the glassfish, the goldfish, hogfish. Okay, so it might be a rainfish. Catfish, pearlfish, pygmy sunfish, spadefish. It is a riverfish. Small, rainy weather. Okay, we don't have a way to make it rain, though. Because we don't have his hat anymore. So, I mean, that's not great. We'll probably just have to wait around until it does rain. River. So, Iverstead. It'd be cool if it just started raining as we got here, but that is sadly not the case. I don't think we have, like, any kind of shout or anything that forces it to rain either. We have one that clears the rain. Oh, cyclone, isn't it? There's a storm shout, isn't there? Hold on, storm call. Destructive forces of lightning. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Oh, it is definitely raining now. Perfect. I think Scaling just got struck by lightning. Oh god. Shadowmere's getting struck by lightning. Okay, I hope no one important gets struck by lightning.
I'm no fan of the sun.
Okay, I just got a bounty from this. Maybe that's not the way I want to make it start raining. Good thing I quick saved. Yeah, we'll probably just have to wait for a while until it starts raining, and I have no idea how long that's going to be, so I'm just going to pause it here until it does rain. Alright, and we're back. It's raining. I believe it said it was a small fish, so let's get our Alakir fishing rod out, and let's get going. We got that fish. That's one of the rare fishes. It's not the one we want, though. a pearl fish. That's nice, I guess. Again, not the one we want. It's good to get some of the other ones as extras. Then maybe we can just blow through these. They'll give us a fish to get that we already got, you know? There's another juvenile mud crab. And we got another one of the rare ones, I think. Yeah. I don't know why they're rare fish. I guess they're rare because you have to get them with a specific fishing rod. But like when you're using that rod, they're honestly more common than some of the other actual fish you need. There is the spadefish we need. Cool, we can go to Dawnstar, get out of this rain. The rain is just so noisy. Alright, looks like she's in the tavern. I don't know what that guard was just doing.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
Yeah, sure. Here's the spadefish.
Thank you. Here, this is
And a
for you.
dragon. We got 400 gold. Let's kill a dragon, I guess. Why not? I would say ancient, yeah. That's not terrible. We got a bunch of guards to help us too. It's focused on Shadowmere right now. Shadowmere is a pretty good tank, so it can keep it occupied. I'm stuck. Gotta do something to get my archery up during all this fishing. Let's do another one of these. We should be able to take it out with that one.
Never seen such a thing.
Alright, let's get this soul. Yeah, something's happening. Serana, did you even help? I don't know where Serana was and all that.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna quick save right here before we even go back to the fishery. Because I want to try and get all 3 of these Radiant quests in a row without getting any repeats. So my idea is that if I quick save before even coming here, before even loading the area, it doesn't have a chance to just load into the next save, or next quest, you know? So if I get a repeat here, if I get further study again, I can just, reload the save from before it even loaded this area. That is my thinking, at least. I know the companions and Dawnguard didn't work like that, but we'll see.
Yes?
More work.
I understand. It's all in this note.
Yay, another notes. Stocking up, that's a new one. Supply of salmon. Our inn supply of salmon has begun to run low, and I fear that what we have left won't last long. A reward awaits any who can bring me 5 salmon to help replenish our stock. Well, we actually already have 3 salmon, but I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember where to get salmon. That seems like a basic one, so I'm guessing just in the lake with any weather. Was salmon even like a hard thing to get? Or is salmon just a generic? Salmon might be a generic, if I can't find it in any of the books. But I would also think cod is a generic, and it's one of the ones in the books. So salmon definitely isn't an underground fish or a rare fish, so it's probably just a generic, which means we should be able to catch it here. Now I would think salmon would be a large fish. So let's go with Argonian. We need 2 of them. I'm trying to think of areas where we know we got like a decent bit of salmon, but I can't think of any offhand. Getting a good bit of slaughterfish. Got a carp. A brook bass. Lovely little glass fish. Definitely not a large fish, even though we're using the Argonian one. I know it's not a 100% chance, it just helps us get them more often. Still sucks when you see a bunch of small fish in a row that you shouldn't be seeing. Were there any more here? Or was that it? That looks like it. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just travel around the lake here, and then up to Iverstead, hitting all the spots here.
I'm no fan of the sun.
I don't think salmon would be a rainy weather fish. If we don't get one here, I'll look it up real quick. I mean, we can also just harvest it here, but I'd rather fish for it. Ah, there we go. There's another one, so we can get it here. Good. I would hope, since it's just laying out in this boat, that means we can get it here, you know? Got another carp. Got a snag. And another brook bass. See, I wouldn't think that salmon would be rare or uncommon at all. I would think salmon would be super common as a fish. There we go, we just got one. I don't know, I feel like the catch rates of a lot of these fish have just been all over the place, you know? Other than that, that's like my main complaint about this Creation Club thing. Just the catch rates are all over the place. And that's gonna happen with RNG. It might not be the catch rates, honestly, it might just be my luck.
Your skin's as pale
But
as snow.
other than that, I think I mentioned last time or the time before, this hasn't been a bad experience. I just still don't see much point in it.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Oh, you better be, because I got your salmon.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
400 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah. Alright, so same deal here. I'm gonna quick save. That way, hopefully, if I get a repeat, I can just reload this quick save and try and get a different quest. I don't know why I traveled to Riften.
Is it absolutely
People are coming out of the
necessary?
bunkhouse, though, so maybe he's still in the bunkhouse? No. He is already at the fishery.
What do you want?
It's fine, we'll run on down. Run all down! I was like, the Price is Right, Bob Barker. Come on down! My grandpa used to watch that show all the time as a kid. Whenever I would go over there on the weekends and stay at his house, he'd always have The Price is Right is on. Loved that show. Alright, buddy. Give me the final fishing quest.
Yes,
We're looking for rubbish retrieval.
I understand. It's all in this note.
That is not the one we want. Let me just load this autosave first. Maybe it'll change just from reloading this.
You have questions?
No questions, just
I un-
rubbish
It's all
retrieval.
in this note.
He gave us further study again. We'll try one more time. Try one more time on this save. It might be a companions or a Dawnguard type thing where...
Need
So the way
something.
those Radiant quests work
I
is
understand. It's all in this note.
your next Radiant quest stocking up. Okay, it is changing. So we can just keep reloading this.
Like that.
The way the companions and the Dawnguard worked was a little bit different. Like, you would take one Radiant quest, but as soon as you took that Radiant quest, the next Radiant quest that you would get afterwards was decided at that point.
I understand. It's all in this note.
So if you wanted to reload and try and get a different Radiant quest, you would literally have to do the previous one all over again. Which was not fun. Not fun at all.
Yes.
He really doesn't want to give me this one, though.
I understand. It's all in this note. All right.
Further study, not what we want.
Need something? I understand. It's all in this note.
Stocking up. He's just switching between those two. But the fact that he's not giving the same one every time tells me that
You have
eventually
questions?
he'll give me the one I'm looking
It's
for.
all in this note.
As further study. Tell you what. I will load it one more time, and if he doesn't give it to me this time, I will pause the video and we'll come back after I've gotten it.
Tidings. I under. It's all in this note.
Yeah, I'll be right
Till
back,
next
guys.
time.
Alright, and we're back. It took quite a bit of reloading, but we did get rubbish retrieval. We got this bounty, cleaning our waterways. By order of Jarl Igmund, some have taken to using the water that runs through Markarth as a place to dispose of empty bottles, worn boots, and other unwanted things. Not only is this unsightly, it poses a danger to our citizens. Sadly, we do not have the men to spare to clean up this mess. Any who can fish up at least 6 pieces of trash from Markarth's waters shall be rewarded. Help us keep our city safe and clean for everyone. So all we gotta do is just go to Markarth and fish up 6 pieces of trash that aren't fish. I don't know if equipment will count. I mean, personally, I wouldn't consider a sword or any bit of armor I got trash. But it is still mucking up the water supply, so I can see them considering it trash. I'm gonna bet that the game considers it trash. And we do actually know where the fishing spot is here now. Got our dwarven fishing rod to help out too. We might have to run down all the fish in the water supply first.
I saw you with the Forsworn. By the old gods, that was something.
Yeah, that was something I did so long ago.
Good to see you again, friend.
Are you just gonna talk to me the whole time? Please don't. No, we might have to run down all the fish here. That way we actually start only getting items. But other than that, like, this is gonna be a quick and easy quest to do. And then we'll be done with fishing. Ooh, Ring of the Knights. Let's see, Ring of the Knights. Increases heavy armor by 15 points. Not great. I don't think that's a unique one. But I mean, that was an enchanted item. That still counted as trash. So literally anything other than fish will count towards this quest. Got a Dwemer Cog. I guess that makes sense that we'd get Dwemer stuff from the water here. This whole city is a Dwemer ruin. I feel like this would be a lot better. Like, obviously you have all the generic fish, but then all the other fish you have to catch throughout the quest. I feel like it'd be fun if they just threw in even more fish that aren't necessarily tied to the quest. Like, what if there was a rare chance to get a dwarven mechanical fish or something, or maybe you go down to Blackreach and you get some weird Ethereum fish, or just some kind of weird crazy stuff like that, not necessarily related to any of the quest. I feel like that would have been really cool. But it's something that they didn't do, so there's really no fuss in worrying about it. We're about to be done with fishing anyway, so... That's 4 or 5? That's 4. We're carrying too much. This guy isn't talking to us the whole time. But he is just staring at us.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
And all the guards around here, they keep finding the body over there. I'm gonna find whoever did this. We need one more piece. And there we go. Dwarven Greatsword. Serana. I need you to
Do you
carry
need something?
stuff.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Pretty much. That'll work. Alright, so I'm assuming we go to the Jarl for our reward. This is weird. I don't usually come up to the palace from this way. I usually go up from this side over here.
Let me guess. You need a drink.
Alright, all the way up to him to finish our final fishing quest.
There are reports of Forsworn here in the city. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Yeah, I've cleaned up the water.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
And there we go. As far as I am concerned, we are pretty much done with fishing. Now, there is something I want to check, though. I want to check back at our Hearthfire house, because with the fishing creation, they added like a whole wing to the basement of the house for fish. And we do have some leftover fish that I'm going to see if I can just put in the tanks. We'll see how this works. Okay, inside we go. I think it'd be cool if the houses had like an outside entrance to the basement. Like a little cellar door or something. Like, it wouldn't be crazy to throw in, just to avoid having to go in through 2 loading zones. You only get to do 1. Okay, down here we have the large fish tank. And we can't... Oh, here we go. I can put 3 fish in here. Let's throw the angler in. We'll throw... Where were some of the other, like, rare fish? The lyre-tail anthias. Oh, I can only put large fish in here. Okay. Well, that kind of throws out the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to kind of separate it by either, like, environment or whatever book they came from. But I guess I can't do that. Throw slaughterfish in there. That ought to do well. Oh, we gotta put the pogfish in a tank, right? Augers. We got the vampire fish. Is the mud crab a large fish? No. Mud crab is a small fish. Okay, we don't really have too much fish on this end of things. I mean, I'm not gonna try and fill up all of these tanks. Vampire fish? Yeah, they get a vampire fish in there. I only see 2. The slaughterfish isn't in there. It didn't take the slaughterfish. I guess you can't put a slaughterfish in a tank. Okay, we'll put a direfish in there. There we go. This is another large tank. I definitely don't have enough fish to fill all this up. Put a grayling in there, a brook bass, and a carp. Just kind of mixing it all up now. A cod. That's probably a small fish, right? No, that was a big fish. Pogfish? Pogfish. Poggers. These are all the small fish. Let's do the large ones first, just to make sure we got them. Can't do the slaughterfish. Tripod spiderfish. That looks small, but it is a large. I don't think I have any more large fish. Iscarp? No. That's a small... These are definitely smalls. Yeah, okay, this guy's just all alone in his tank here. I feel like I could put, like, the underground ones, the dire fish and the vampire fish. They could go in with the spider one, and then what was the other underground one? I don't even know. But that would keep them separated. Small fish. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Thank you for telling me that. Let's see, what was left? No, the glass catfish was a large fish for whatever reason. Yeah, so all of these were large fish, I'm pretty sure. We can put the angler larvae, glass fish, a hissed carp. We can only put 3 in, right? Yeah. In this one, we will put a juvenile mud crab. Are you kidding me? I try and put a mud crab in there. It says I can only put small fish in there. I try and put a mud crab in the big tank. Is it because a mud crab's not a fish? That's stupid. That is actually stupid. I want to put a crab in my tank. Whatever. Let's put one of those. Pearlfish and the river betty in there. Are there enough tanks here to, like, show off every fish except the mud crab, I guess? I would hope so. Get a silverside perch. And that is it. That's the last one. Oh, hi, Serana. He's gonna be all alone in his tank. But we got a bunch of fish being displayed now. Looky there. We're actually using this part of the basement. Wow. Oh, looks like the ebony blade. Sometimes these things just don't hold stuff in them. Like, I can pick this up, and I can try and put it back in here. But I can tell you, it's not gonna stay. And I know that because the Nightingale blade, I have it in the armory here. And the Blade of Woe, I'm sorry, it never stays up here. It's like, just like that, I'll put it back in there, and it'll stay for now, but next time I come here, I'm gonna find both of those on the ground.
What now?
No, Serana, stop teleporting in front of me. Let's put some stuff up. We're gonna keep the dwarven fishing rod on us, so we can put up those two. We'll put that up. That's a unique one. We'll put these unique ones up. Yep, that's my unique weapon chest. Everything that I don't have displayed right now is here. Nerve Shatter was a part of the Saints and Seducer creation that we'll be covering next episode, but I mentioned it a few episodes ago that it's actually the one thing part of the creations that I've already done. And I don't know why, I just went ahead and did it, so. But yeah, those are all of my unique weapons that I don't have on display. This is my unique armor. Do we have anything we can put here? Den Stagmer's ring. No, I don't put the rings in here. I don't put the rings or the necklaces in here with the armor. We can put nothing in there. I'll run through that list too. I know I stop here like in the middle of episodes, so you guys don't get to see all this stuff I'm storing away. But I am keeping just about all of it, so that's what I have in here. This dresser is where I keep the rings and the necklaces and the circlets. So this is where I'll put Den Stagmer's ring. Linnea's amulet. The Ring of Khajiit. I'm pretty sure that's unique. I think the Vampiric ring is unique, and her charm is definitely unique. We'll run through that list too real quick so you guys can see it. Oh, I still have that. That's interesting. I didn't know you could favorite stuff in a chest. Let me Oh, actually, I'll keep that favorited. That way, when I pull it out, it'll just automatically go on my list. But yeah, not as much stuff in here. But still a good amount of stuff. And then in here is where I just keep like all the odds and ends and stuff. Like the white file, all the Atronach Forge recipes. I actually have... No, that's a staff. That's a tome. Interesting. All the random, like, really good books that are, like, more special, you know? Like, you get that one from that quest. You get the 4 Falmer tomes. I keep all my treasure maps here as well. And then all the dragon claws, the heirloom, Azura's star because it didn't fit into anything else. I don't know why I have the Canical Bark here. I feel like I can get rid of that. The Deathbrand treasure map, even though it's not like a regular treasure map. Put all the Paragons here, my extra Witch Head, the Ewer, the Resonance Gems, Alava's Token, the right eye of the Falmer, and yeah. Let's see, can we put anything else in here? We can put our... I can't put the black books up. Those are stuck in my inventory. They're still quest items. Which is stupid. Same with the Elder Scrolls. We'll put the fishing maps in here just because they kind of go with the treasure maps. I think that's it for all of that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for stuff I want to store away. But yeah, that's like the whole situation going on with the house right now. Since I know I haven't showed it on screen in a while. Let's make some potions before we go. Actually, let's see if we can eat some stuff first. We can eat an angler larvae. It's gonna be mostly the fish that we can eat because that's all new ingredients. Alright. Now let's make some potions. We should be able to make a good amount of stuff from all of this. I like using most of those void salts. That's good. Void salts have been stuck in my inventory for a long time. Skeever tails have been stuck it for a while, so it's good that those are finally coming down. Please tell me there's something I can use all this mud crab chitin on. I didn't want to get that much to not be able to use it. Just something, anything. Bone meal. I want to get rid of the bone meal too, trust me. Mud crab chitin, though, is now a definite problem that I gotta get rid of. There's 93 of it. How much does that weigh? I know the bone meal, I have like 120 of it, and that's like 60 pounds of bone meal. Okay, I can use some here. And that's it. Yeah, how much does that weigh? Oh, it's not as... It's weird, like... Because it's a claw, but it somehow weighs half as much as the bone meal. I don't understand that, but okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of the bone meal, that chitin, and the vampire dust. Those are the 3 big things that are weighing me down right now. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do? We got like 5 minutes left. I don't want to start the Saints and Seducers stuff, the Balance of Power. We're going to do that next episode, and hopefully it'll take up the whole episode. That's pretty much all we got left in this current version of the game. Except the Ebony Warrior, which I'm not doing that for a while, so don't worry about that. You know what I kind of want to do? We saw Rasad, one of the Khajiit caravans. kind of want to track down the other two real quick and see what they have for sale from the curios, the rare curios. I know one of them stops in Dawnstar here. I think they camp out like right here. I don't know the best way to do this though. I don't know when they show up here. So maybe if I just wait like probably like 6 or 8 hours at a time, they'll just eventually show up. We can probably go ahead and pause the recording until they do show up. Why do I... Oh, yeah, because I have that one quest marked. Yeah, I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'll be back whenever I get these guys to show up here. I'm back. I'm going to be honest, guys. I have waited days and days and probably weeks, and I've tried going to the other end of the route, which this caravan goes from Dawnstar to Riften, and I've gone to Riften, and I've waited and waited, and I can't find this caravan. I even tried giving that caravan a break. There's another one that goes from Windhelm to Solitude, so I traveled to Windhelm, and I waited and waited to see if I could get that caravan to show up, and I think at least right now it's a bust to try and find these caravans. I've never had this issue before while playing the game. I've always run into the caravans, but it feels like this playthrough I've hardly had any contact with them at all, except for side quests and stuff, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. But unfortunately, I can't think of anything else to prolong this episode, so we're gonna end it off there. Next time, we're doing Balance of Power, Saints and Seducers. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.